Okay, so here we're looking at a sideboard, hardwood, very heavy piece, very expensive, a few £1,000 bought with inheritance, and for this particular family this is the last piece of furniture to remember the person who left inheritance by. However, so it's 15 to 20 years old. They've totally upgraded the house, so on and so forth, and it just doesn't fit in with the new colour schemes that have been decided on for the carpeting, the furniture and everything else in the home. And it is the kind of showroom of the house, so they want it to match and match well, and they want to keep the piece of furniture because obviously the memories attached to it. And actually it's really good, solid hardwood, and it's been well constructed, well made, and it'll last forever if it's looked after. However, it's a big thing to do. Trying to get from this dark colour to white is difficult. But just like everything with painting in particular, it all starts with the preparation. So first of all, we sand down the full unit. In this case, it had a bit of a lacquer on it, which is a varnish, or very similar, covering the entire thing, and there was a bit of colour in it, a bit of stain was actually in the varnish struck lacquer. So after doing a test sanding, we realised it could all be sanded off, and we used an orbital sander to sand down the full unit. Some of the edge bits, etc., were done with small sanders or by hand sanding, etc. The smoothness of the sanding we want to get to is about 150 grit. So we've probably gone from 80 through to 150. Because the actual finish is the paint or the lacquer, it's not the actual wood. So you don't want to get it too smooth. Get it too smooth, you start getting to 250, 320, 400 grit and things like that. If you're going to be putting something on top of it, it reduces its ability to stick to it as effectively as when it's a bit rougher, because the sanding is cleaning it, preparing it, but it's also the key for the product that you're going to use to finish the wood in. So once you've got it completely sanded, you've done all your preparation, you've got to think about the use of the piece of furniture. Is it going to be, things going to be put on it? Are you going to eat meals from it? Is it just to look at, all these kind of things? Although there won't be much use for the top of this, there's a lot of use for all these drawers and cupboards, because it's all the stuff you hide away that you want in the lounge, and you can just bring out when you need it. So it needs to be practically assessed. Okay, so if it's light use, it's just to look at, you can get away with water-based products. But generally water-based products and wood, if it's going to be used, aren't good, because you want to clean them, you might get knocked, you're opening the doors in and out, you need something a bit harder than water-based products. I'll give you a couple of examples just here. Just hold it there, Nicole.